Okay. We're going to be going over the semi-scale pre-war Lionel freight cars. I've been meaning to do this video for a while. Just kept forgetting. Getting distracted. But anyways, go over them real quick. First car up is the 2954. It's a Pennsylvania box car. It's got the latch on these actually work. It's always kind of cool. These are made out of Bakelite. Key thing to remember on these is these running boards up here will warp. If you look, you can kind of see a little bit right there. Those will warp real bad on these. You can also see, let me try to zoom in. Yeah, okay. You can kind of see where some of the paint's flecked off of these too. You can see that black Bakelite on there. Like if you watch my video on the Pullman cars, you'll be familiar with that a little bit. Zoom out a little bit here again. Yeah, these are real nice cars. They do have two different heights on these, I believe. Because of course with Lionel, with the pre-war box couplers, they had a couple different heights. Some stuff is just not interchangeable. It's kind of the bane of your existence at times, being a pre-war guy. But I'll show you the bottom of this particular car here. You can kind of see how it's put together if you focus. Thank you. What's interesting with these is the actual full-scale version, 714, I think is the part number. There's product number on that. They actually have a whole like truss system that goes under there, and you'll see the shell car's got one. I'll show you. You actually see like a air brake. Focus, come on. Hang on. Really? Yeah, there you go. You'll see that air brake chamber under there. Sorry, it's still kind of hard to see. Everything's black under there, but you'll see that hanging around under there. For some reason, when they use this body for the semi-scale version, which you can go on for days about what constitutes scale or semi-scale in Lionel vernacular, but at any rate, they didn't put that truss system under here with that for some reason or another. But ultimately, the only difference between this and the full-scale version is literally those die-cast, good grief, these stamped steel trucks. The full-scale versions for the 700E came with more realistic little trucks on them. I think they're sprung too. Can't swear to that, but I think they are. It's not exactly something you see in person too often. Zoom back out a little bit, but yeah, that's the box car. And then the tank car, mine, yeah, stickers are a little rough on it. These came in shell, and then you could get them in Sunoco. They're black. Sunoco is a little bit more colorful. It's got the Sunoco logo on there. If I recall correctly, these shells more common. Had a few more years of production before the Sunoco one took over right at the end. These, though, are notorious for warping. I don't know if you can... I don't know if there's a way I can really get that in the frame where you can kind of see it, but this one is definitely starting to warp a little bit. It's just a thing that happens with them, but the stickers are pretty decent. I'll try to... wrong way. Zoom in just a little bit. I mean, they put a lot of work into these. Calling them... You know, it's kind of shocking to see something pre-war, but they were really trying. Then came the hopper car. The chutes actually open on the bottom of these, as you can see. Again, pretty nicely detailed. Then the final item was the caboose. It does light up. These are also pretty fragile. They're Bakelite. The hopper car is completely die cast, so you don't really run into that issue with these warping or getting broke. They're pretty solid guys. But yeah, the detailing on this is pretty good. I'll couple that a little bit. There. See the end there. I actually put the lamps on there. There we go. Try to get the focus. The underside. You can see where the on the scale version they actually put a pickup there for everything. Then they went to switch these because when they put the scale trucks on these, there was no way to put pickup rollers on them. But yeah, these are complete quarter scale still, even though they're on these trucks. So these do look pretty nice behind a 763E. Not too bad behind a 226E. But yeah, they're pretty nice cars. Glad to have them. Like I said, just be real careful with them on certain aspects. They're a little fragile. Good deals can be had on them from time to time, and definitely something I'd recommend if you're a pre-war Lionel collector. And it's a real shame that post-war they didn't really do anything with these guys because they're nice. And then in '90 they released the scale versions of these again, which is just these basically with the newer trucks. But I think you could only get this in Sunoco that time. I think. Then they also added a stock car and refrigerator car. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time.